Ooh, hey, what's going on, guys? Shitty here. Um, Back again playing some more Half-Life Alyx. I'm hoping I'm in frame of the camera, but I think I am. I'm like dead pan with the camera, so hopefully I'm in frame. But last time what did happen last time? Oh yeah, we ran to the Vortigaunt. We solved some puzzles, and then the Vortigaunt sent us to the Northern Star, and we were about to get the shotgun, and then my fucking headset died. So, uh, yeah, now we have to make it. I remember the Northern Star, that's a hotel, I think, but we got to make it through the sewers, which like I said, I'm about to get the shotgun, so it probably won't be that bad. But we'll go ahead and see. So let's hop into it. Whew, okay, let's go ahead and get back into it. Like I said, I want to do more VR stuff in the future. Like I said, they announced like FNAF 2 VR. I don't think a lot of my subscribers want to watch FNAF, but I want to play it, and I enjoyed the first one, so something I want to. I'll probably play when that comes out. I'll wait a bit though, because I don't want to buy it. Fucking regret it. It does make it a lot more complicated recording, but not that much more. It's mostly I just can't see if like the thing freezes. All right, let's listen to this. I started listening to this and that's when my headset died. This time I have like a phone battery, my portable phone battery. I tried to plug into here, but the wire isn't long enough, so I have to get a longer cable so that way I can plug it in and play for longer amounts of time while using Airlink.
Once the player has collected the shotgun, they are only halfway through the shotgun gate. Next,
But this
they
time
need
I'll
to
just
learn how
stop
to
when it
reload it.
says.
To drive home the
I'll try and
necessity
stop
for the
pretty
player
quick
to
after it
learn how
says
to use this
battery
new
low
weapon,
because it tells
we
me in the
added an
headset.
incoming threat, using a variety of audio and visual effects to sell it. While our goal is to make the player feel like they have a limited amount of time, the time pressure is entirely fake, and everything proceeds based on the player's progress in loading the shotgun for the first time. Once the shotgun has been loaded, a short timer starts, after which zombies burst through the walls. If the player happens to look at the walls before that timer is up, we abort the timer and introduce the zombies. The combination of a timer and a look trigger is a common trick used in places where we'd like the player to see a neat visual moment, but we can't wait forever or the game simply won't progress. The breaking of the walls by the zombies is the final step in opening the shotgun gate. Having new enemies open the way forward when they enter the player's space is a fairly tried and true method, but it's never one we're particularly happy with. It's always a bit too convenient, and lacks agency on the player's part. But in a setup like this, which contains a novel puzzle, a new weapon, and its associated mechanics, plus an ambush, we're already dealing with a lot of design complexity packed into a small space, and further additions would complicate the scenario even further.
Oh, wait a second. I actually want to. Okay, I want to turn off the HUD on my main monitor because it helps me get cleaner screenshots with thumbnails. So it means you guys won't get to see my ammo and stuff on screen, but you could have the same experience as me basically, just looking at it along with me. Because you guys actually see more of it when that's up than I do, because I have to look for it. Yeah, I can see that though. How I just realized too. I thought that it was like cardboard or something here, or like wooden boards, but no, this shit's brick and they break through it. But I do understand what they mean with the whole like, we don't want to like break the agency and stuff. But at the same time, this is VR. You got to be a bit slower, I think, when trying to handle it.
Whoa.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I remember this puzzle.
Let's get this shotgun and get out of here.
Let's do one more hub. God damn it. I do still have the mask on. Ugh. All that nastiness.
Got it.
Hurry up and load that thing. It's getting louder.
Out of shells. Out of shells.
Where do I get shells from?
Out of shells.
Is they on him? Oh yeah.
Fast forward. Out of shells.
Okay.
We did it.
I love this gun.
Yeah. I'm out of shells now, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm all out of ammo. But hey, you know, that's just gonna happen. Shotgun design.
The visual design of the shotgun included a number of challenges. Shotguns in games are generally powerful, and we communicate that power with bulk. As a result, they're big and held in two hands. But our experiments with two-handed VR weaponry
Yeah, I've tried that.
didn't
And
reach a
it's
level we were
hard to do
satisfied with.
without like a gadget
When
to
holding a
hold
two-handed
both
object in real
controllers.
life, the object itself provides a physical connection between the
Yeah,
two
so
hands.
saying like trying to do this
That
is
constraint
actually really
allows
difficult when I
players
played
to
other
stop
games like
thinking about
Pavlov
it
and stuff.
consciously, in addition to providing physical feedback. In VR, without that connection or feedback, we found that players had to keep maintaining their own internal sense of how they were holding their two-handed weapon, or they dripped their hands into positions that were hard for us to reconcile. As a result, our
Yeah, like
two-handed
I'm
weapons
assuming they mean like
required
this
players
or
to play along more than
stuff
we
like that.
liked. Since one of our core goals with Half-Life Alyx was to allow players to fully immerse themselves by ceasing to think about what they were doing in real life, we decided to focus on single-handed weapons, including the shotgun.
I didn't even think about that it was like a one-handed weapon. All the weapons are one-handed, but that makes sense because, like I said, when I play games like Pavlov and stuff, I tried to hold weapons like this two-handed. That shit is difficult because like it's so easy for your hands to drift like this because you know you're not holding a physical object. It's there are things you could buy to put that in there, but I don't want to buy one of them. So I'm not gonna fucking use it. Oh. Yes, please. Whole lot of nothing though. Yeah, I think that's where I'm supposed to go. But there later.
Our initial instinct with the shotgun design was to use a regular real-world shotgun, but modified, with a sawn-off stock and barrel so it would seem less cumbersome when held with one hand. This approach always resulted in the handle being at
like
the
a
rear of the
sauna.
weapon, and we ran into the problem where the weapon always felt front-heavy. Obviously, the VR controller in your hand wouldn't reflect that, leading to a disconnect between what you were feeling and what you were seeing. Placing the handle more centrally and underneath the weapon helped avoid this disconnect. This implied centre of mass wasn't really maintained well as the weapon accrued upgrades throughout the game, but the first impression was the most critical. Since we were going with an odd form, we were keen to use common shotgun visual elements wherever we could to help with player recognition and to ground the design in some reality. One element we borrowed was a common shotgun tube magazine that stores shells horizontally in line with the barrel, and we were just able to fit the gameplay requirement of 6 shells without the overall length becoming unwieldy. You can see the effort we had to go for further shell capacity in the design of our autoloader upgrade. Our first reloading mechanic was based on the realistic insertion of one shell at a time. Playtesters found this to be overly tedious, although we did receive some positive comments that it made them feel like an action movie star. The simple addition of allowing the players to insert 2 shells at a time solved this issue, allowing us to keep the good part of the design whilst losing the bad. We were keen to reinforce the whole action movie star thing, and experimented with some big gesture the player could do to finalize reloading.
I almost missed these.
The inclusion of a pop-up mechanism allowed us to add an additional step to the reload that further separated it from our other weapons, yet had a satisfying flick of the wrist to complete the action.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, the flick is actually kind of fun to do. I almost missed those shells. A lot of these fuckers around. I'll kill them. They might drop something. They might not, but I only waste like 3 bullets, so. 4. That's okay, especially inside the shotgun now. Not super stressed about ammo. Oh, fuck! Hit my dresser! Jesus. I don't know what I got on, but something made me like really high. Guessing it was that I was standing on that or something. It looks like there's a whole lot of nothing in here. I actually want to keep this because I remember when I got to the Jeff part, I think I said this in the episode, but when I got to the Jeff part of the game, which is probably my favorite part, aside from the ending, this, you could wear this and this will stop you from coughing. I remember I just tried that and it worked. So I want to wear that throughout the whole game until I get to Jeff. And I think after Jeff I don't need it anymore, but it still is nice to have.
Oh, thank God.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
It was on your face and it was disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus. I don't think I've been attacked by those before. I probably did my first playthrough, but I don't really remember if I was. I actually really like that you can just pull them off like that. You got anything special in here for me? Just 1 resin, that's it? How much resin do I have? 28. This head thing, this new headset that I got, like the new headband thing, is a lot nicer, but it also like kind of slips and stuff, and it's just kind of odd sometimes like this. I have to like adjust it, but it is definitely better than the original one. But that's not saying a whole lot because the original one isn't particularly great. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is in like videos and stuff, but it is not ideal. Far from it, actually. Oh, fuck. More of the little fucking arm things, man. Those things freak me out. I'm actually surprised we never saw them in Half-Life 2. Were they in the original Half-Life? I actually don't know. They were in Black Mesa, but that's a remake. I don't know if they were in the original or not. Yes, please. Thank you. I want to see if I can put that in my... I don't think I can.
I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, more of these fucking arm things, dude. They're everywhere. I don't know how long they take to grow, but this could be really bad if we don't kill them relatively soon. Could be, but... Okay, I'm actually doing pretty well on ammo. I don't see anything in there. Ooh. Oh yes, there's a healing thing. Sorry, little buddy, but I need some help. Go. Let me check. Make sure my Elgato's not frozen. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure that it's not frozen. Especially, like I said, in VR, it's not. It's a lot harder to tell if it is or not. Thank you. I will take that. Damn, nothing else. Fuck, I only have 30 resin. I think I need 35 for the laser. Let's take a look. If it's only 30, then fuck yeah, I'll get that. But I think it's 35. Yeah, it's 35. Fuck. The bullet reservoir, though, is actually really nice. So I'll probably try and get that, too. But that can wait. Right now, the main thing I want is that laser sight, because that helped me out so much. What am I touching? Oh, a roll of paper towels on my desk. I'm number one. Whatever that is. Some, what I think are cigarettes. I have no shotgun ammo, but I have plenty of handgun ammo, so I'm okay. There we go. Oh. Yes. Fuck yeah. I will gladly take that shit. Yeah, I just need 3 more resin and I can get the laser sight. Any more? I don't think I'm missing any more resin. My wall right there. Might as well go ahead and save. Oh. I am happy it's giving me so much handgun ammo. I'd like some more shotgun ammo, but it's okay. And I hope they don't check Darkness Gate.
As with the shotgun and the pistol, we needed a gate for the flashlight to ensure the player couldn't proceed without it.
Did we get a
We
flashlight?
tried a number of designs around the moment where the player collected the flashlight, but they all ended up being about the player picking up an object, and not specific to that object being a flashlight. Given that the flashlight's primary function is to provide light, we felt the gate needed to be an area of darkness. We also really wanted the player to be excited to get the flashlight, and that meant they had to experience darkness before collecting the flashlight. This turned out to be an interesting challenge, because we already had many poorly lit areas prior to this, and now we needed an area that was so dark that players would correctly interpret it as a gate. Our initial implementation was simply to ensure there were no lights within the hallway. Unfortunately, playtesting immediately showed that wasn't enough.
Yeah, people were just walking to that shit, including me.
Some VR headsets have extremely low black levels, and on those headsets, enough light bounced in from this lit area to enable players to move forward. In addition, our low ground fog provided just enough contrast in the dark hallway for players to make out the scene and stumble through it. Even once we removed fog and bounce light in this area, we saw yet other ways that players tried to move forward. Some players would fire their pistol repeatedly, using the muzzle flash as a strobing light source. Others would use the teleport targeting UI to probe the room, because at that point in the project, it had a small light source attached to it. In the end, we disabled muzzle flashes inside the hallway, and the teleport UI lost its light. The final step was the addition of some dialogue from Alyx, commenting on the darkness and her need for a light source. This was aimed at solving a perceptual problem. Up until now, our game has taught players that their goal is to continue moving forward. And any time that forward progress is blocked, it's because there's something in the local area that needs solving. Given that structure, it's entirely rational for players to do everything they can to find some way to see in the darkness ahead. Alyx's dialogue is aimed at telling the player that the game has recognized their attempts to move forward here, but the solution lies elsewhere. Subsequent playtesting showed us that this dialogue, coupled with the brightly lit area containing zombies off to the right, helped tug players past the darkness entrance and on towards the flashlight.
Okay, so like if I go...
Too dark. You'll need a flashlight.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't let me go for it.
I think you're right.
One more. Come on. There we go. What do you have on you? Oh, I guess it's just like a growth or something. Never mind, carry on. I do remember once we meet the Combine in this game, the Combine actually are pretty tough to take on. And that's especially where the laser sight will come in handy. Or are we going to meet the armored ones? I remember the armored little fuckers too. Yep. But damn it, hit my fucking wall. There we go. Toner airlock.
Like hacking and environmental puzzles, toner puzzles like this one are often used to relieve tension from combat and engage the player's mind in a refreshing way. This puzzle introduces a new junction type, which has 2 inputs and 2 outputs, as well as branching circuits. Functionally, it's just a simple airlock. Only one of the main Combine gates can be powered on at a time, with an additional wrinkle that the smaller side gate on the return path must be powered down separately. In addition to providing a break between hectic combat encounters, this puzzle is a gameplay mechanic refresher since it's been some time since the player has seen a toner puzzle, and the next ones start to ramp up in complexity.
Yeah, I do remember that they start to get kind of complicated. I remember this area got stuck on for a little bit, but I remember it now. Okay, let's swap that. Oh, okay, that shuts off this gate. There's another one in there. No, neither one of those are it. I think that way's the way I need to go. Not sure. Oh, maybe I'll get through that later because it has a lock on it. Oof, used quite a few bullets there, more than I would have liked to, but hey, you know, shit happens. Nothing in there. Oh god. Well, that's probably gonna be my thumbnail. I think this is what I used for my thumbnail in the original video too. Okay, before I hop down there. Okay, I have 2 shotgun shells. I feel like I'm going to be turning a lot down here, so let's go ahead and adjust my headset.
Whew. It is dark.
Everything all right?
Nope, I'm good.
I'm good. Got the flashlight I need. Oh, fuck yeah.
4 shells left. I'm out.
Oh, yes.
4 shells left.
Nice. Okay, I want to take a look around though real quick, try and get picked up because I'm sure there's going to be enemies popping out as soon as I grab that fucking light. I did not mean to do that. Ugh. Fuck is that? Ugh, they engorge when I touch them. Flashlight.
In prior Half-Life games, the flashlight was attached to the player's body, which meant that it always illuminated the world from the same angle, relative to the player's point of view. With tracked hands in VR, we had the opportunity to let players manipulate the flashlight directly, and playtesters reacted very positively to this new freedom. In fact, our earliest implementation of a flashlight in Half-Life Alyx was an object that could be picked up in either hand or even set back down. This allowed the player to put the flashlight down somewhere, providing illumination for themselves while they accomplished another task. Unfortunately, this presented the possibility that a player could leave the flashlight behind, which would have been a game-breaking scenario. Implementing the flashlight as an object that players had to hold also prevented them from holding something else in that hand, which was tedious to manage and simply too punishing of a trade-off.
Yeah, that could be really annoying.
In particular, it meant that weapon reloading was a nightmare, because the player no longer had a free offhand to perform the reload actions. In the end, we settled on a flashlight that attaches to the offhand and turns on and off automatically.
Oh, okay.
This fixes the issues with reloading in the dark, potentially losing the flashlight, and has the nice side effect of not requiring the allocation of a button to toggle the light, which is especially helpful on controllers with fewer buttons. Since the automatic on-off behavior is controlled using level logic, designers could make performance and quality trade-offs in different areas of the game. After all, if a player could turn the flashlight on at any time, the rendering overhead of this shadow-casting light source would have to be accounted for throughout the entire game.
On the other hand, if the flashlight is known to be off in a given area, a designer can make use of the resulting rendering headroom by increasing the fidelity of the environment in other ways.
Basically, I think he basically just said too much light in certain areas makes it look not as good, which is true. I watch like Boundary Break, and I like to watch Horoscope and stuff, which kind of go behind the scenes of games. And yeah, when they brighten up the game, it looks a lot worse. So, you know, I could definitely see how they wouldn't want you having too much light.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so it just attached to my hand. Oh, fuck no, not these things!
This is fine.
Oh!
Shells left.
Not anymore. Okay. Yeah, those fucking things, dude. My God. I can see something moving down there. Can y'all see it? I can. Yeah, I think I picked up like everything I could in this area so far. Yeah, my God, the poison ones, at least they don't like drain all my health though, like they did in Half-Life 2, so. Oh, that wasn't something moving. I think it was just loading in and out because of how far away I was.
It's really dark.
Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Can you just talk?
About what?
About anything. Literally anything.
Well, I think that given our situation, your irrational fear of the dark is actually quite appropriate. You know, I can give you...
I would not say it's irrational if it's appropriate.
Okay, that was my fault.
That's just me.
I'll be more specific next time.
Nothing. A slight, what did that say? Vision or something? Flashlight articulation.
Shortly after adding the flashlight to the game, we discovered that playtesters would frequently brace their gun hand with their flashlight hand. This meant that the players had to orient their flashlight hand awkwardly to align the light with their aim. We decided to make this an automatic behavior of the offhand whenever it was brought close to the grip of the gun. If you do this, you'll see that the offhand grips the gun in a natural pose, and the flashlight aligns with the aim.
I never knew that.
If you look closely at the end of the flashlight, you'll notice that it has a ball joint. This allows the flashlight to articulate based on whether the offhand is gripping the gun or not. The ball joint has 4 different orientations, one for each gun, and a neutral orientation for when the player is not supporting the gun to aim. These 4 orientations ensure that the flashlight is always pointed in an ideal direction for the player. In one-handed mode, the flashlight attaches to the gun hand at an orientation that is ideal for all scenarios.
Oh, there's a one-handed mode? Huh.
Big fan of this flashlight.
And it, not unlike yourself, is also sensitive to the dark.
Oh yeah?
Meaning it should go on automatically when the lights go out.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, now I have... Yeah, I have enough resin now to get the upgrade that I wanted, the laser sight, which would help me out a ton. There's a lot more of them here now. I think. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe I'm just going crazy. Ah. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Where'd you go? Oh, fuck. Was not paying attention. There you go. Oof. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get this upgrade. I'm giving up all of it. Yes, give me. Oh, my wall. Well, I was facing not the direction I thought I was.
Oh, that really worked, didn't it?
Yes.
Huh.
Like I said, this helped me out so much in the original one. It's kind of hard to see, though, here. But it will still help me out a lot, especially against, like, Combine at a long distance and shit.
All right, Russ. Really need you to talk again.
Absolutely. Be specific.
Before. What was life like before the Combine?
Ah, excellent. Alex, have you ever heard of a club sandwich?
Nope. Not once.
Right. To make a club sandwich, you need to start
That
with
just
bread.
combusted.
Not from a bread line, from a bakery across the street. Baked that day, okay? You add tomatoes, lettuce, not vegetable paste, fresh. Then you add bacon. That's from an animal we used to call the pig. You toast the bread, and you put all that inside it.
You guys had all that?
Yes, we did.
Insane.
It is.
A lot of
And
fat
I'm
people
not
like
done.
me.
Then you add a second sandwich on top of the first one. You put ham in it, also from a pig, and turkey from an animal we used to call the turkey. And more tomato, more lettuce, and a bunch of other things I'm forgetting. It was 6 inches tall and weighed a pound, and had a dozen ingredients from 5 different continents. It was the most impossible food item you could imagine in any age before ours.
Wow.
I know, right?
That is... wow. Thanks, Russ.
You're welcome, Alex.
That's nice. That's cute. Yeah, I remember asking, I was like, how old is Alex when I first played this? Because I was like, what the fuck? She doesn't know, like, I think there was one part where she asked what vodka is and all that, and then here where she's asking what a club sandwich is. But I think in this game she's 19, and this takes place 5 years before Half-Life 2, I think. So that means she's 24 in Half-Life 2. Yeah, you wouldn't have fun with that, buddy. Dumbass. See what I'm talking about? Already aiming is way easier. Okay, I was trying to see what was in there, but it's probably nothing anyway. Not that. That. Yeah. Alright. Computer is with me, I guess. I don't need it, but... Oh, I was like, what made that sound? That was this. Sandwiches.
When the writers create a new character, we try to write a variety of material from that character's perspective to help find their voice. What motivates them? What do they sound like? How do they relate to other characters? It's helpful to know the answers to questions like this early in a project, particularly when working with a team, where different people might end up writing for that character. The club sandwich story that Russell tells in this section started out as one of these writing exercises. The writing team wrote pages and pages of Russell telling Alyx stories about life before the Combine, getting irritated with her, telling bad jokes, pretty much the whole emotional spectrum. As we refined Russell's character, almost all of that fell by the wayside. We needed to do that work to get to Russell, but most of it didn't sound like Russell anymore. Later in the project, we decided to make Alyx scared of the dark, so we needed Russell to talk a lot in this section to keep Alyx company.
I feel like being scared of the dark, especially in this world, is very understandable.
Voice in the darkness that she
I'm still scared of the dark.
And then we remembered, hey, didn't we write a rambling sandwich monologue a year ago? And the club sandwich speech was resurrected.
That's pretty cool. I like hearing stuff like that. There's explosive barrels down there, which concerns me. But hey, I'm ready. There we go. Whew. Yeah, what does that thing mean? Does that mean that they're like growing? I'm guessing that thing means it's kind of like a starter for the infection or whatever, or not for the infection, for the armored stuff. I don't really know. I think what I'm doing right now with this health thing is kind of like what people were probably doing with the flashlight when it was a holdable object. Oh. Always look up. No, I'll carry this instead. There we go. Oh, if I shoot that, it fucking explodes. Yeah, I did not know that before. Good to know. Whew. Man, areas like this actually get me tense. That's a corridor. Let me look around first. Oh. Glad I'm looking around. Where did I drop the health thing at? Right. Okay, good to know. So if they have those in there, it seems like the shirtless dudes maybe do. I don't know. Anything up there? No. All right. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit. Oh, it's a loading zone. It's just loading. Let me check the... Phew. Just wanted to check on the OBS to make sure it's not frozen again. Okay, good. I was like, did I take the health thing with me? I hope I did. Yes, I did. Thankfully. Oh, it's a combine dude. Was this like a setup for the combine, or maybe a resistance area that the combine had invaded? I don't know if the combine eat regular food or not. God. I think it's because of the odd shape of my head. This thing is kind of difficult to actually get, like, really well put together. Alright. Sorry. What you got for me? Nothing is what you got for me. Great. Oh, I'm in the ceiling. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, is that a dead Combine soldier?
Yeah. When you guys were off stealing the reactor, I saw the Combine moving supplies in here. So, I guess they're interested in this place again.
Right, we'll keep an eye out. Something's definitely up.
Oof. Alright, let's save before I hop down here.
Alex, manhack! Watch out!
See it.
Ouch. Man, these things are way harder to deal with in VR. Even with the laser sight made it a lot easier, but they're still difficult as fuck to deal with. Didn't take very much health though, fortunately. Ooh, yes, please. I was just holding that so I could throw it and see if that would, like, stun it, but my accuracy is pretty shit anyways, so...
Okay, so, right now, what it's like to live on Earth on a scale of 1 to 10. I'd say we're at a 2.
Yep, could always get worse.
What would you rate it before the Combine showed up?
Oh, that's a toughie. I don't know. Good day? I'd say 6. Yeah, strong 6.
6? That's not great.
Well, that's life, Alex. You know,
Yeah.
not always great.
Well, maybe we get the Combine off Earth and we could shoot for like an 8, you know?
Oh, an 8. Yeah, that really would be nice. Really nice.
It would be. Don't think it'll happen, but that would be nice. I'd have some days that were like, for me, a good day would be like an 8 or a 9. I don't think I've ever had a day that's like a full 10, but Well, I probably have. I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. Oh, I remember these. These are like the memorization. Okay, cool. God damn it. There we go. Easy peasy. Budget.
When building
what was the
a
budget for
Half-Life
this game?
We try to start playtesting as soon as we can, even when we only have 10 or 15 minutes of gameplay built. We find it extremely helpful to see how players are reacting to what we've made as soon as possible. One of the major ways playtesting impacted Half-Life Alyx was in revealing how players reacted to the density of interactive elements in the world. Before we begin, we were aware that players would likely spend more time paying attention to the details of the world around them in VR, but we were unprepared for how significant this would be. Seeing some players spend 30 minutes messing around with a single interactive object really opened our eyes. As a result of those playtesting observations, we spend much of our development time focusing on the environment around the player and the level of details and interactivity to be found there. It might seem surprising that we didn't start with the assumption that we wouldn't need to spend that amount of time on the world, but the reality of game development is that we always have a finite amount of time to build a game and we're always making trade-offs.
Yeah,
in our case, we spend our finite time on whatever contributes the most to the player's experience. So, playtesting early and thereby getting a better sense of what elements are contributing to the player experience help us understand where to spend the limited time we have. In this case, those early playtests told us to significantly increase the amount we should budget for creating the world details and interactivity.
Ah. Interesting. I was hoping they would say what the budget was. Did they say it? I don't think they did. I don't know how much Half-Life Alyx costs to make. I'm guessing I don't know, a couple $1 million. How much does game development usually take? Or usually costs? I don't really need this right now, but I'll heal up. I remember there is a point later on where, like, I could be misremembering, but I think in this game there's a point where it was handing me health items like this left and right at the beginning, and then later on it just stopped and it got really harsh. And like I was running out of health, mainly when I fought the Combine, I think. So I didn't hear it go in my backpack. That's what I remember. Let's save further down here.
Oh, holy ish.
That is a lot of dead Combine soldiers. How the fuck do Combine suck ass? How'd you die this fucking much? Because these slow ass things. I say that, I got caught a few times by him. That's the fucking radio I kept hearing. Barnacle sounds.
Barnacles are a unique enemy type in Half-Life Alyx in that they are static and often situated above the player's natural view direction. During testing in confined or dimly lit spaces, we often saw players walk into barnacle tongues without noticing them. One way we addressed this was with audio. In particular, we made idle barnacles emit subtle breathing, croaking, and grumbling sounds like the following. These sounds helped alert players to the presence of barnacles.
Yeah, I can still hear them in the background.
And also made them seem like living creatures that were always active, not just a mechanical piece of gameplay that responded only to the player's actions. The head-related transfer functions available in Steam Audio were especially helpful, as they made it possible to accurately spatialize barnacle sounds so that the players could tell that the sounds were coming from above.
Is there an explosive barrel I can use? Yes. You got bent over the fucking barrel, man. Sorry for you. I say, please get my backpack. I need you. Nothing of importance over here. I will say, one thing I noticed is I have my arm like this a lot just because it's my gun hand, so I have it like pointed up a lot. And I have to remember to relax it. Oh, that killed 3 of them. Nice. And gave me Dick Diddley. Anything, please? No. Damn. Hoping for something, but... Oh! Almost missed that. Is there anything on this guy that I missed? I don't think so. You know? About these dudes. No, I think they don't have shit either. Oh my god! Got split from the ass first. Jesus. Well, sucks for you. You're a combine, so fuck you. Man, hack sounds. I put on the fucking...
Early incarnations of manhacks were frustrating to fight in VR, since their audio was not providing enough information about their location. They seemed to appear from nowhere, and, even when close to the player, they lacked a dramatic presence. We tried a variety of layered sounds with varying distance fall-offs, but this often created more confusion, especially when multiple manhacks were nearby. Our ultimate solution to the problem consisted of 2 parts. The first was to make manhacks emit the following alarm-like warning sound when they first came into range.
This person's talking sounds like
a combine soldier.
Like a elementary school teacher.
The second part of our solution was to add more aggressive looping sounds with short fall-off distances. The short fall-off of these sound loops meant that this specific component of manhack's sound treatment would only be audible quite near the player. Thus, when players heard these sounds, they knew that manhacks had begun hunting them, and one or more was getting close enough to be of concern.
Good to know. Oh, great.
Oh, manhack!
Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
Attention, please. Access to this block is not permitted. Local security deployed and designated to prosecute.
I think this one... That one also has a bullet in it, so I'll just hold on to it. Hang on. Cool. There more stuff in there? I don't think so. God, the manhacks though, woof, they are difficult to fight. like I said, the laser sight does make them a lot easier. Not super easy, but easier. Ugh. Ugh, gnarly. Alright. Prison? I don't know where I dropped the clip at. Oh, well, it only had one bullet. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Oh well. Ooh. That's okay, because I got this nice ass clip right here. Nothing up there, okay. Alright. Zen overgrowth.
Before Final Art was added, the cramped dark area of this level did not take players very long to traverse. But as the fidelity of the game increased, players spent more and more time getting to this point. As we've learned over the years, too much time in dark underground areas can become fatiguing to players, and this is even more significant in VR. This outdoor section provides a change of pace and a brief respite from the dark. Not only does it give players something visually different and interesting to look at, it allows them to clearly see and assess threat in an open space, allowing them to get some easy kills with a little stress. It was also important to provide some variety here, as players are about to head into dark area that requires precision shooting and flashlight usage.
Oh, is this going to be the bomb area? Because yeah, I remember that one. I actually really like that area. That's a ton of fun for me. That one's alive. Yep. Fucking asshole. Wow. I don't see nothing in there. Ah! Come to Papa. Anything in here? Trying to see if the Russells will pick up anything. Doesn't look like they are. Got 12, okay. Yeah, next thing I don't know what the next upgrade I'll get is. I'll see. The big one was just this laser sight. The rest are kind of whatever. Maybe the autoloader on the shotgun. I don't think I got that on my first playthrough. I don't think. And if I do, I don't remember. Or if I did get it, I don't remember. Fuck. Oh, fuck. God damn it, man. I stayed far away because I wasn't sure if they would get me or not. And I wasted so much ammo because of that, but oh well. Nothing. Nothing there either. Fuck. I think I need to put the wheel in. Ah, fuck. Come on now. Out the way.
So, when we get the Combine off of Earth, what are you gonna do?
I'm going full production mode on the Russells, of course.
I think that's a good idea.
We'll be sitting on a landmine.
Gold mine, yep. So here's the plan. Conservative estimate, I figure 1 year to get the
Not okay, corrected her gold mine.
Combine, get them off the planet.
Does she even know how valuable gold used to be? Probably not.
Although, just quietly, we will
maybe it still is. I don't know.
Society first, you know, to get the
yeah, that's
infrastructure, jobs, money, that sort
probably
of thing.
pretty important
Otherwise,
too.
people won't be able to buy them, you know. So, yeah, 3-year plan. Let's slot the infrastructure thing in for year 2.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're gonna want to put that in year 2.
Yeah. Year 1. Russell boost. I want millions of dollars. I guess dollars don't matter if there's not infrastructure, but you know, a lot of man hours into these Russells because they actually are great. Year 2, rebuild society from the ground up. And then sell them. We'll figure out how later. Oh, it's a rotten apple. Some open water bottles.
This section, with a multitude of explosive barrels embedded in Zen overgrowth, was designed to switch up player expectations and change the pacing of the level.
I really enjoyed
this
this
point
level.
In the game, explosive barrels and canisters were used as offensive weapons. In this space, they're deadly to the player. If a barrel or canister does explode, it sets off a fatal chain reaction. This change in priority forces players to aim carefully and adds intensity without combat. This has the positive side effect of training players to utilize the pistol even more effectively. While the automatic alignment of the flashlight with a braced weapon is useful in direct combat, in this section we observed players taking advantage of the decoupled weapon and flashlight as they illuminated and targeted barnacles in the intricate Zen foliage overhead.
I can definitely see that because, yeah, once I make it through this area, I'll probably cut the episode off. Hopefully my headset isn't about to hit the bed, but I'll see. That'd be very unfortunate if it's going to do that in this area. Yeah. I remember when I first got here, I tried to shoot one immediately, and
oh, careful, careful!
It immediately backfired.
Getting dark again.
Oh shit, you didn't even see that one. Where that one? Trying to conserve some ammo. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Volumetric lighting.
We decided early on that the environments we wanted to portray in Half-Life Alyx would benefit from an investment in high-quality volumetric lighting. This component of illumination is an indispensable tool, not just for creating atmosphere, but for drawing the player's attention to critical gameplay elements. Our system works in 3 phases. In the first phase, illumination from static light sources is captured in a 3-level hierarchical volumetric clip map surrounding the player. The highest resolution level of this clip map measures 1 cubic inch per voxel. The clip map is
I don't know what any of that means,
incrementally,
but
less than once per frame as the player moves throughout the scene. In the second phase, a compute shader ray marches in view space throughout the clip maps, accumulating static lighting, dynamic lighting, and volumetric extinction. The ray marching is performed every frame and employs temporal anti-aliasing to improve quality. In the final phase, we resample lighting and volumetric scaling from the prior phase for each eye once per frame. The result is a texture that describes for any given view space depth, volumetric scattering and extinction, which we apply during forward rendering.
So,
that's one of those I didn't understand really anything, but...
You think you'd have a job for me?
Job? Alex, you invented the Alyx. Of course you can have a job.
We could be partners.
Oh, well,
well, I didn't say that, but...
5 to 10 year vesting period, obviously. Could be very lucrative for you, Alex, in the long term.
I don't know what any of that meant, but sounds good, partner.
Yep, sounds good. Alex?
Alex, I'm gonna be 25 and I don't know what that shit means, so don't worry. And I live in a world where that shit's important. I'm gonna kill these because I feel like I'm gonna come back through here and it's gonna fucking off me. Let's go ahead and save. Just in case I die. Or do some stupid shit. God, there's so many. Come here. Thank you. Okay, you fuck off. Yeah, fuck off, game. It's literally just getting in my way now. Boy, I gotta be careful. Because I almost just offed myself. That fucking thing. Oops. Ooh. There we go. I need some more pistol ammo though. Yeah, I'm on my last clip. Or my last 2 clips. I will take all this resin though. Fucking god, dude. Oh! Sneaky little fucker. Wish I have 16. Oh, there's resin all up and down this bitch. But I love it, I ain't gonna complain. Some more, gimme, gimme. Let's see if I can get like a clean thumbnail shot like this. Something. Hope for some ammo. Fuck! No. Oh!
That's Meg.
Oh my god. That scared me. I saw it going up there, and I was fucking worried. I think that I remember happening when I first played it first time too. I think. God, that my fucking heart was racing. Come to mama. I don't need to heal, so good on that. Another healing thing that I don't need. Ah, there we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here because I'm a little tired. Oh, yep, and I just got the notice in my quest. Your quest 2 batteries are low. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let it go for in case any dialogue plays. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm glad I was able to make this. Oh, Overwatch soldiers. Fuck. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Ooh, okay, thank you guys so much for watching. That was a really fun episode, actually. I had a lot of fun with that one. Made it through that area again. Like I said, my quest battery said it was low right at the end there, and I do not want to push it again. Like I said, I have a phone battery, like a battery I use for like my phone and my tablet and stuff, a portable battery. And I tried plugging it into my quest so I could use it for longer, but the plug wasn't long enough, so I need another plug to have it in my pocket and plug into the quest at the same time. But that was a ton of fun. I love that area. I made it through a lot faster this time, but that's just because I already knew what to do, and I already knew it was coming. It still made me panic though. I'm pretty sure I remember that thing where the zombie flicks the explosive barrel at the grabber thing, and then you have to kill it before it eats it. I think I remember, and I think I panicked like pretty much the same way too. That's just a great moment that I think is really well done in the game. But yeah, that area is great. I think we're about to come up on the Combine, where we actually have to go up against the Combine, and that's going to be stressful because the Combine in this game, same thing actually in Half-Life 2, the Combine is like oof to fight. It's like ugh, because they aim really well, and especially in VR. The laser sight will help me out, but it's not the end-all be-all by any means. So you have to really know what you're doing, which I don't. But you could also just kind of bumble your way through and be really stubborn about it, and you'll also get through. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, I'm using it mainly to play games I didn't get the chance to play when I was younger, whether it be because I didn't have the interest or the time or the money. And I'm kind of playing catch up now, and I'm also just playing games that I want to play because I'm excited, or just games that I want to replay or whatever like this. And I post it to YouTube, see who does or doesn't like it. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. I understand. And just sharing my experiences with these games. So thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great day. And yeah, see ya.